there comes a moment in life that changes how you see people forever. Not because they attacked you, not because they betrayed you openly, but because you started growing and they didn't come with you. At first you don't notice it. You assume you're imagining things. You tell yourself you're being sensitive. You give people the benefit of the doubt. But deep inside something feels different. Conversations feel colder. Support feels thinner. And the joy you expected to share feels strangely one-sided. The Stoics taught that progress reveals truth. When you elevate your thinking, your discipline, your standards, and your direction, you unknowingly hold up a mirror to everyone around you. And not everyone likes what they see reflected. This is not about turning against people. This is not about suspicion or bitterness. This is about awareness. Awareness protects your peace. Awareness protects your future. Awareness protects your growth. Here are 10 clear signs that reveal friends who may not truly like your progress. Listen carefully, not to judge, but to understand. 1. They downplay your achievements. When you accomplish something meaningful, you expect excitement, encouragement, or at least acknowledgement. Instead, you get silence, or a quick nice followed by a subject change, or a joke that reduces the importance of what you've done. This is not humility. This is discomfort. Your success forces them to confront their own stagnation, and instead of facing that truth, they minimize your achievement so it doesn't disturb their emotional balance. Stoic wisdom teaches that a secure person celebrates growth whether it's theirs or not. When someone consistently shrinks your wins, it's not because your success is small. It's because your progress is loud to them. 2. They turn support into subtle competition. At some point, encouragement turns into comparison. If you improve your finances, they bring up theirs. If you grow mentally, they challenge your ideas unnecessarily. If you change your lifestyle, they emphasize what they're doing better. The friendship quietly becomes a contest. This happens when your progress threatens their identity. Instead of growing alongside you, they compete with you silently, emotionally, constantly. The Stoics warned against comparison because it poisons peace. Friendship cannot survive where rivalry lives. When someone sees your growth as something to beat instead of celebrate, the relationship has already shifted. 3. They constantly remind you of your past. They bring up who you used to be. Old mistakes, old habits, old weaknesses, often framed as jokes or memories, but the effect is the same. It pulls you backward. Why does this happen? Because your growth disrupts the version of you they were comfortable with. By anchoring you to your past, they try to keep you familiar, predictable, and controllable. A true friend respects evolution. A threatened friend resists it. Stoicism teaches that the past has no authority over the present unless you give it power. 4. They discourage your ambition disguised as concern. They say things like, "Don't stress yourself," or "Why are you doing too much?" or "Life isn't that serious." On the surface it sounds caring. Beneath it lies fear. Your ambition exposes their comfort. They are not always trying to stop you. They are trying to protect themselves from confronting their own unrealized potential. When someone discourages growth disguised as care, listen closely. Wisdom encourages effort. Fear discourages it. 5. Their support fades as your discipline increases. When you talk about change, they're excited. When you actually start doing the work, waking earlier, setting boundaries, saying no, becoming consistent, they become distant. Discipline is uncomfortable to witness. Your consistency highlights inconsistency in others. And instead of adjusting, some people withdraw, not out of hatred but avoidance. Stoicism teaches that silence is often more honest than words. When support fades as discipline grows, pay attention. 6. They benefit from you but don't invest in you. They enjoy your advice, your time, your emotional support, your access. But when it comes to your struggles, goals, or growth, they are absent. This is not friendship. This is convenience. A Stoic understands reciprocity. Relationships should strengthen both people, When energy flows only one way, it is not loyalty, it is extraction. Self-respect requires recognizing imbalance. 7. They mock your discipline and new standards. They joke about your routines. They ridicule your boundaries. They call you boring, obsessed, or extreme. What they mock is not you, it's discipline. Discipline threatens comfort, and people who benefit from chaos often resent order. The Stoics believed self-control was the highest form of power. Those who lack it often mock those who possess it. Remember, ridicule is often a confession of insecurity. 8. They are strangely calm when you fail. When something goes wrong in your life, they offer sympathy, but it feels shallow. There is no urgency, no emotional weight, almost relief. Your setback restores balance in their mind. Your failure reassures them that you are still reachable, still human, still not too far ahead. This is one of the clearest emotional signals that someone is uncomfortable with your progress. True friends feel your pain deeply. False ones feel relief quietly. 9. They resist your boundaries. As you grow, you protect your time. You guard your energy. You say no without guilt, and suddenly, you're accused of changing. Yes, you changed. Growth requires distance from distractions, draining habits, and people who resist evolution. When someone fights your boundaries, they are fighting your independence. Stoicism teaches that boundaries are not cruelty, they are clarity. 10. You feel smaller after being around them. This is the final and clearest sign. After conversations, you feel drained. You doubt yourself. Your confidence dips. Your clarity blurs. Your energy drops. Your body knows what your mind tries to rationalize. True friends leave you stronger. False ones quietly exhaust your spirit. Peace is a signal. Listen to it. Not everyone who walks with you is meant to walk far. And that truth is not tragic, it is necessary. The Stoics believed peace begins with discernment, not confrontation. You don't need to argue. You don't need to announce distance. You don't need to explain growth to those who benefit from your stagnation. Outgrowing people is not betrayal. It is evolution. Some people love the version of you that was convenient, predictable, and accessible, not the version that is disciplined, focused, and powerful. Protect your progress. Guard your peace. Choose clarity over comfort. And if this message helped you see relationships more clearly and move forward with strength, subscribe to my channel for more wisdom, discipline, and inner growth.